I've written about children's creativity for a long time, um, and it just absolutely fascinates me about how creative young children are. Pablo Picasso said that all children are creative. It's just a society that stops them from doing that, and it just, freezes them from being any more creative. And Jack, who's my grandson, will be 6 years old in a couple of weeks. When he was 3, he saw me work on my laptop and teaching an art history class and wanted to know what that was. And I told him it was a famous painting. He came back 5 minutes later and says, "What's that?" And I thought, "Okay, Jack, if you want to learn art history, I'm the one who's going to teach you." Jack and Owen now, Owen is his youngest brother or younger brother, they know dozens and dozens of different paintings and who painted them, and they can identify them just by going through their kind of textbook that I put together. And the painting that first caught Jack's imagination was Marc Chagall's Eye in the Village. And I told him when he was fascinated by it that when I was in college, that poster was in my room. I mean, a poster of Eye in the Village. I was fascinated by it. But Jack was 3 years old. I mean, he's painted that painting by Chagall numerous times. A couple of weeks ago, I was down there and they wanted to do something about unicorns with Marc Chagall. They saw a painting or a lithograph that he did that they think is a unicorn. So we talked about unicorns. And the following week, I went down there and I told them that we understand about what unicorns are like, where they came from, the imagination, all that kind of stuff. And I said, what we can do now is make you into unicorns, which absolutely fascinated them. And so we spent several hours putting together, making them unicorns. What intrigues me is one is that their need to learn. They want to learn. You say something to them that they don't understand, and they're going to say, "Why? What's that? I don't understand that." But they were driven to understand more about unicorns, so we gave them a little history lesson of unicorns. But then, once they got the notion of what a unicorn was like, they wanted, or they liked the idea of creating each of them into a unicorn. We finished the episode with creating the unicorns, and I can't recall who it was, either Jack or Owen, that said, "Wait till Daddy gets home, we're going to go scare him." Jason came home, and there were 2 unicorns going chasing him through the living room. So that's about Jack, Owen, and their crazy papa. But you have children, you have grandchildren, or you have children in the neighborhood that can benefit from learning about anything. And it behooves everybody to take advantage of the time that you have with children who are hungry for understanding. They want to learn. They're beginning their journey down the yellow brick road of life. And new ideas and new things just fascinate them. And what we need to do is to motivate and create and push and encourage and prod them to continue their quest. I've taught college level classes for 20 years. And by the time the child goes from 3 or 4 or 5, 6 years old to college age, that quest for knowledge rapidly slows down. Lots of my students simply are there to get 3 more hours out before they can graduate. And they're missing the golden opportunity to learn and enjoy learning. So if you have children, if you have grandchildren, if your kids in the neighborhood, just ask them what they enjoy doing. Jack was in my home when he was 4 years old, 4.5 years old, and we were throwing rocks into the lake behind my house. He picked up a rock and said, "What's that?" And I looked at it, and it was a rock with fossilized seashells inside of it. Jack and Owen now have a fossil collection of dozens of different fossils. They know more about fossils than 90% of adults in this world. I mean, they know the difference between a fossil like a trilobite and chambered nautilus. I mean, they have a fascination to learn, and I enjoy it. But can you imagine what you can do for your children, grandchildren, your neighborhood kids by helping them, nourishing their learning endeavor? So thank you for watching this video and reading this essay. But really more to the point, this essay is more about just Jack and Owen. It's about kids that you know. And if you can start them, especially 2 or 3 years of age, about wanting to learn, man, it's a golden opportunity for them, but it is also a golden opportunity for you. In the meantime, you take care.